I'm Graciela Wilder from Wilder Fitness, and I want to share with you my weight loss journey. If I'm going to start from the very, very beginning of my weight loss journey, it was when I had my children. I think for most women, when they've had their children, there comes that clicking point in their life where they decide enough's enough, or they look in the mirror and they think, what happened to me? I used to be so slim. I used to be in nice tight jeans, I used to wear these amazing clothes, and you find that your wardrobe changes quite a lot when you are pregnant, and then when you've had babies, you went from all these cool stuff to now maternity clothes, and then you find yourself just wearing maternity clothes. Let's not lie, maternity clothes are really comfortable. I love them, but I have to say goodbye to them at some point. But there comes that point where you look in the mirror and you go, oh, I need to change things. Now for me, I didn't go up massively in weight, but both pregnancies took me really high up. I mean, my first one, I probably went up to 79 kilos, and then with my second one, I probably vouched between 75, 77, so I didn't put on that much weight. But it wasn't until I had my second child that the weight wasn't dropping off as quickly. It's like my body got used to being a mum. It held on to a lot of the fat that I had put on during my pregnancy, and then it wasn't budging. This led me to the point of I need to change things in order to feel better about myself. I took my first journey into playing squash. I got into a community of friends, and we had a little squash group that we put together, and then twice a week we'd meet up and play against each other, and I quite like that intensity. I've always enjoyed high intensity CP kind of training, really fast, short spurts of energy, and then something to relax on. It was kind of the introduction into HIIT training. And I enjoyed doing that twice a week. I thought that was a lot of fun and made me happy, and I looked forward to going every week because it was my me time away from crying babies and also feeling better about me. And that was my starting point. I obviously felt better, and I wanted to get better at feeling better, see how far I could take it. So I joined a local gym. And that local gym, they had fantastic classes, and I remember going to every single class, trying them all out, and finding the ones that I really enjoyed, and the ones that I really liked I stuck to like glue, and I was there 3 or 4 times a week. Now my body changed when I started doing that. My diet didn't, but my body changed because I dropped so much. I was moving more. So I was eating probably the same amount, but I was burning more energy. So it all just went, phew. And I went smaller, and I bought clothes that could fit me. I was wowed by how I managed to do that with just doing the classes. But typical me, I wanted to know how far I could take it. So I ventured into the gym, and I wanted to see what it would be like to be in a gym environment. But I didn't really know very much at the time about the weights, do things, just the basic, like the curls and lunges and some of the things that I picked up during the classes. Because I wasn't educated on weights, I injured myself really badly because I took it too far, put on too much, and my lower back really hurt from it. And then I was out from the gym for 3 weeks, so I helped myself recover. And in those 3 weeks, the doctor told me, you shouldn't be doing any of these high impact classes, you're not going to do anything that extreme, but you can do spin classes or you can go swimming. Now at that time I absolutely hated spin. I thought it was the worst thing in the world. And I was like, oh, how do I do this? A static bike, you're just sitting there for what, an hour doing up downs. It didn't seem exciting to me. And I did go to a class and I didn't particularly like it. But I was so determined to stick to my fitness levels, I sucked it up and I kept going. And then one instructor walked in, and she had an amazing playlist and had an amazing class, and I liked it, and I kept going to her classes because I enjoyed her classes more than anyone else, and I started really enjoying spin, and then started to understand the intensity levels that you can get in spin, and I just put so much of my energy in that then I wanted to become an instructor. So I became a spin instructor eventually, and then I became a pump instructor. I did that all in the UK, and I was still doing that with 2 small children by my side. And the only time I could study was when they were having a nap or when they were asleep. Those are the only times. I'm always trying to cram it in as much as I could because I was so determined to get my license. I was so determined to get into a gym to start teaching because I wanted to inspire people the same way that lady inspired me. Then I became an instructor. Then I started teaching my classes, and then I wanted to take it to the next level. I want to know more about PT. And I took all the information I learned from those classes and I incorporated it in my PT. But I also had a mentor who showed me and taught me so much about how to build muscle. And I based everything on that. That is the main reason why I'm a PT today, is because I remember what it felt like to not feel good about myself. And I remember feeling like I lost my identity somehow and that I wasn't comfortable. And I didn't like those feelings. I didn't like not feeling happy about what I was wearing or feeling limited to what I wanted to wear, or things that I liked wearing but couldn't because I was too big or whatever, or just too tight. Just there was no confidence in me. So what I had to change wasn't necessarily my weight, and it wasn't necessarily my exercise, it was my confidence. I needed something more. I needed to feel good about what I was doing. I needed to feel good about how I felt. I needed to feel good about myself. And all of these little things in my life, they contributed to that. And now I can say, hands down, very confident. I am even confident sometimes when I wear things that are slightly too tight on me and I might bulge up, because you know what, I don't care. As a professional, I know how to lose stuff, I know how to gain, I know how to build, I know how to shred. I know how to do these things. This is what I know how to do because I had spent 5 years of my life trying things and seeing every one of these developments change me to the person that I am today. And because of that, this is why I'm a personal trainer. And I can help people from the basics excel and become outstanding.